Assalamu alaikum friends, and welcome to another lesson of Tohfatu Saniyyah. This is lesson number 4 on signs of verbs, or alamatul fail means what are the signs of a verb. In a particular word, to determine that it is a verb or not, you need to check some signs here and there. So let's see what is in this lesson. Alamatul fail. Let's see what are the signs of the verb. So first of all, Ajrum explains. He says, قال والفعل يعرف بقد. He says, you will know a verb that it is a verb when you see a qad preceding it, or a seen, or a saufa, or tatanis sakina with the sukun. So here you can see there are 4 signs of a verb. Number 1 is qad. Number 2 is the seen, the harf mustaqbal in the fi'l mudari, if you remember. The saufa, number 3. And tatanis, you can see this in the past tense verbs with the sukun. Tatanis comes for the sign of femininity, only attached with verbs. So we have here 4 signs. So remember these 4 signs: qad, seen, saufa, and tatanis. We have 4 signs in fail. Now, what does Mahi ad-Din says? Mahi ad-Din, he says, وأقول, he says about himself, he says, يتميز الفعل means you clarify a fail عن أخويه from its brothers. That is, as you know, the whole grammar consists of the ism, fail, and harf. So we have 3 things here. So fail is distinguished from other 2 things, that is the ism and harf. How do you recognize the verb other than the ism and harf? Is arba alamat, that is 4 signs, and that's the same. Mata wajadat fihi, whenever you find those 4 things, one of the 4 things with the fail. أو رأيت أنه يقبلها عرفت أنه فعلا. So he is saying that whenever you see one of the 4 signs with it, or it has come with either qad or seen or saufa or tatanis, know that it is a fail. So these are the main 4 signs of a fail. Let's see the 4 signs of the fails. So the first one here is the qad, and qad is shared by both fail madi and fail mudari. So let's first see the fail madi. So whenever you see qad coming before a fail madi, it gives either of the 2 meanings, at-tahqiq and taqreeb. Tahqiq is the confirmation, the action done in the past, that it is confirmed the action has been done. And taqreeb is something is going to happen in a very quick succession. It will happen in few seconds. Now, when the qad comes before a fail mudari, it gives either of the 2 meanings. Taqleel, as the word suggests, taqleel showing you something less, and takfir showing you something more. And let's see other signs, the tatanis and seen and saufa. So the tatanis will be seen only with the fail madi, and the other signs of the fail, the seen, the harf mustaqbal, and the saufa, comes with the present tense only. And seen, both of them comes, but it has a little bit difference in between. So seen comes when some action is going to happen very quickly in future, that is mustaqbal qareeb, and saufa comes when some action is going to happen in future but it will take some time. So that is when saufa comes. Now let's see all the points in detail. So awwal, the first sign is qad, saniyyah seen, thalitha saufa, and rabi ta'tanis. So amma qad, first of all let's see about the qad. قد فتدخل على نوعين من فعل. So it enters in 2 types of tenses, that is wahuma, maadi wa mudari, as we discussed before. So now when it enters على الفعل ماضي إذا دخلت على الفعل ماضي دلت على أحد معنيين, means whenever it enters before a فعل ماضي it refers. دلت means it refers or shows على أحد معنيين. معنيين is the dual noun for معنى and it shows one of the meanings. So either وهما تحقيق and تقريب as already explained. فمثال دلالتها على تحقيق. So there is an example here and it gives the meaning of تحقيق in this example. So let's see the first meaning of تحقيق. In the example it will be very clear. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says قد أفلح المؤمنون. So seeing this is the aflaha is the fail madi, and you can see qad coming before the fail madi. So now it is giving you the meaning of confirmation that it has been done in the past. The mu'minuns, the believers, were successful in the past, so it's confirmed. So here you are seeing the meaning of tahqiq. Now let's see the meaning of another meaning, another example. وَقَوْلُهُ جَلْ شَأْنُهُ means Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says لَقَدْ رَضِيَ اللَّهُ. رَضِيَ is our fail, and you can see the qad coming before the fail madi. رَضِيَ اللَّهُ, رَضِيَ means to be pleased with. Anil mu'minin. So that means Allah is pleased with the mu'minin and confirmed. This is confirmed, giving you the meaning of tahqiq. وَقَوْلُنَا قَدْ حَضَرَ مُحَمَّدٌ. Hadara is fail madi and qad has come before it. That means that Muhammad has already come. And next example is قد سافر خالد. So this means that confirm that Khalid has traveled. ومثال دلالتها على تقريب. Now we have the second meaning تقريب. So let's see the example. قول مقيم الصلاة. So the one that is standing for the salah, he says قد قامت الصلاة. So this is a sentence very common, repeated by the people in the masjid when men pray in masjid. قد قامت الصلاة. قام is the verb and there is a tatanis here. So this is also another sign of the fail madi, that qama is a fail. As soon as you see a tatanis, you come to know that qama is a fail, not a noun. And you can see a qad here. So in this example, that means that salah is going to be performed very quickly in few seconds. So that's what it gives the meaning for taqreeb. And another example is qad gharabat ash-shams. So here also there is a tatanis. Gharaba is our fail, to go down, the sun sets, and there is a qad, that means the sun will set in a few seconds. قد غربت الشمس. So this is the example of qad with the fail madi, giving two meanings, tahqiq and taqreeb. See about the fail mudari. وإذا دخلت على الفعل مضارع دلت على أحد معنيين أيضا. So like the فعل ماضي, in the فعل مضارع also when قد enters, it refers to one of the meanings, that is هما تقليل وتكثير. وأما دلالتها على تقليل. So here we will see the meaning of تقليل. And let's see the example. So the first meaning taqleel, and let's see the example here. قد يصدق الكذوب. So there is a qad before a present tense. So this means that giving the meaning of less. That means the liars hardly they are honest. They hardly speak the truth. Then again example, there is another example. قد يجود البخيل. There is a qad and there is a fail yajudu. That means you hardly see a stingy person being generous. So قد ينجح البليد. So yanjahu is the present tense and there is a qad. So this means that the balid is the lazy person are hardly successful. وأما دلالتها على تقصير. Now let's see the meaning of تقصير means more. For example, قد ينال المجتهد بغيته. The mujtahid, the hard workers, yanal is the present tense and there you see a qad. So that means here the meaning is coming as the hard workers will be able to achieve their goals. They are more prone to achieve their goals. That means saying. And قد يفعل التقي الخير. يفعل and there is a قد. So this is a present tense and you can see a قد before it. التقي الخير. The pious ones does most of the good things. وقول شاعر. So this is an Arabic poem and it has a meaning but I can't explain it to you word by word, but this has a meaning. قد يدرك المتعني بعد حاجته. So this means that a slow person always reaches its goal, some of its goals. وقد يكون مع المستعجل الزلل. So this means that the person who is hasty is prone or bound to make some mistakes. So this is what the poem says. Here you can see the mudare gives you the two meanings, taqlil and takthir. The other two signs of fail is seen and sawfa. Both of them فيدخلان على الفعل مضارع. So these two enters before a فعل مضارع. وحده وهما يدلان على التنفيذ. تنفيذ means it is a synonym for استقبال ومعناه الاستقبال. Both of them are used to show an action will be done in future. إلا أن السين, except that the seen is used for the action which will be done very quickly in the near future. أقل استقبالا من سوف, than the سوف. فأما السين فنحو قوله تعالى. So let's see the examples of the scene here. سيقول السفهاء من الناس. The foolish will say among the people. The second one, سيقول لك المخلفون, those who oppose sallallahu alayhi wasallam. So they will say, سيقول لك المخلفون. And سوف, this gives the meaning. Let's see the examples. وَلَسَوْفَ يُعْطِيكَ رَبُّكَ فَتَرْضَى. So this is from the from Surah Duha. And that means that your Lord will give you the سَوْفَ يُعْطِيكَ رَبُّكَ فَتَرْضَى, and you will be content. So سَوْفَ means it will be done in future, but it will take some time. سَوْفَ نُصْلِيهِمْ نَارًا. So like he will be exposed or they will be exposed in the fire. سَوْفَ, so that means in the on the day of Qiyamah. So that means there is some time this will happen, but it will take some time. سَوْفَ يُعْطِيهِمْ أُجُورَهُمْ. So and he will be given or they will be given their wages. So seen and سَوْفَ, always remember these two depict the future. It is used for the future, but seen is for the qarib, some action will be done very quickly in future, and sawfa for something, the action that will be done in future but it will take some time. So let's see the next one. See the last one, that is ta'nis. وأما تاء تانيث. Now this one is the last sign and it comes only and only with the فعل ماضي. فدخل على الفعل ماضي دون غيره. So it comes only with the فعل ماضي and not other than that. وغرض منها. What is the purpose is to دلالة show على أن الاسم. So whatever the fail comes with tatanis, it is attributed to something feminine. أسند هذا الفعل إليه مؤنث. So سواء كان فاعلا, for example, now here you can see the examples. قالت عائشة. So here whatever the ism, now here in this case this is the jumla فعلية. Aisha is the file and it is a muannas file. So that's why قال verb has come with the tatani. So this tatanis comes only to show that whatever the file or the noun has come is a feminine. Aisha to Ummul Mu'mineen. So this is Ummul Mu'mineen is coming as a badal for Aisha. Kana naib al file. So now you will see this example here as naib al file. فرشت دارنا بالبسط. Busut means carpeted and furishat means the spread out. Furishat, farasha to spread out. And dar, as you know, is a feminine noun considered by Arabs as feminine. So our houses are like carpeted. They are carpeted. So this is the example, and here dar is a naibul file. As you can see the structure from farasha to furisha, the fail madi, having the first letter with the dhamma, the middle letter with the kasra, and the sheen with fatha. This is the structure of fail majhul. So the whatever comes after fail majhul is the naibul file. Let's see the last sign, that is the tatanis. In this one, it's explained why the tatani sometimes it changes its haraka. So let's see. Wal murad annaha sakina. So it is a sakina fi asl wada'aha. In the origin form, you will see ta with a sukun. Fala yadurru. It does not harm or make any changes or mistakes. Tahrikuha li'arid at-takhallas means arid means instead of, and at-takhallas means it is not accidental min al-iltiqa as-sakinain. So the meaning here is they want to say that whenever two sukun comes together, what happens is it is a grammatical rule, and those who are learning tajweed know this rule about the two sukuns meeting. So whenever two sukun comes, the first sukun is deleted and instead of a sukun, a kasra is given in order to join with the second sukun, and you read in the continuation. For example here, وَقَالَتِ اخْرُجْ عَلَيْهِنَّ. So here you can see qala and ta tanis. So the sukun is removed and a kasra is given. So one may ask why the kasra is given here and why the sukun is removed. If you see the rule for hamzatul wasl, here you can see a hamzatul wasl. The rule is whenever hamzatul wasl comes in between sentence, it is always omitted, deleted. So here you have to delete this hamzatul wasl and you need to continue with the next word. So قالت اخرج عليهن. I have broken down this example here. وقالت امرأة فرعون. We will see this example. Let's see this one. قالتا. And now this ta with fatha and alif, this is actually the verb for the dual. Atayna ta'i'in means they say, the two feminine or two female says, Atayna, we came obedient. Ta'i'in, obedient. So let's see this example, how the two sukuns meet. So the example is qalat. So originally it is ta with sukun. Imra'atu. So this is with the hamzatul wasl. So the moment I delete the Hamzatul Wasl here, it's deleted. What happens? The two sukun comes face to face. As by rule, when the Hamzatul Wasl comes in between, you need to remove it, delete it while recitation. So these two sukun comes face to face. The moment these two sukun comes, the first sukun and the second sukun. So the first sukun is deleted or removed and a kasra is given. So here you can see the sukun is removed. Qalati, the kasra is given, and the second sukun here I will join to the second sukun. Qalatim ra'atu. So that's how you have to read it. And this is something in the Tajweed rule. This is not accidental. This has not come by mistake. It is a rule. And for the reading purposes, the sukun of the tatanis is removed and a kasra is given. So that is what all is explained here. Now here the author explains that the three signs that shows you about the alamat fail التي ذكروها المؤلف. The author has explained or mentioned the three signs. So now he is saying here ala thalatha aqsam. He has divided the signs of the verbs into three. So how he has divided the signs of the verb into three, as one may ask that before we were reading or explaining that there are four signs. So let's see here. Qasam yakhtassu means the qasam. Yakhtassu is specified with the entering al madi. That means uh, the type that enters with the fail madi wahuwa tatanis. So the tatanis is only for the fail madi. And a qism yakhtassu specified with entering on the fi'l mudari, that is the present tense. Those signs are seen and sawfa. So the author has divided the tatanis for fi'l madi, seen and sawfa for the fi'l mudari. But what about the fourth one? The qasam yashtariku, it shares. Bainahuma means the qasam that is shared, the sign that is shared by both madi and mudare is the qad. So you can see here qad is being shared by both mudare and the madi. And always remember the ta tanis is always you will find in the fail madi, while the seen and sawfa comes with the fail mudare. The last verb that we have left is the fail amr. Up till now we were talking about the madi and the mudare, but now let's see what we have in amr. So in this paragraph, وَقَدْ تَرَكَ alama fail amr. So the author up till now left fail amr and was busy explaining about the madi and the mudare. But now what happens with the amr? How do you recognize it is the amr? Here dalala ala talab. So it refers the request. So amr is basically the command verbs are basically the request. You make a request and then the action happens. Ma qabuluhu ya mukhatiba aw noon tawkid. So fail amr will accept two things. That is the ya mukhatiba. Remember the damir ya mukhatiba, and it attaches, the ya attaches with the fail amr to show you the sign that this command is now being used for a single feminine. Aw noon tawkid, and this noon tawkid is this noon with shadda, that's why it is also called the noon saqila. And this is the tawkid means it comes for emphasis, so this noon tawkid can also be attached to the fail amr. These are the two signs of fail amr. So here you can see, for example, qum, uq'ud, uktub, unzur. فإن هذه الكلمات أربعة, in all these four command verbs, you can see دلالة على طلب means it is making a request. حصول القيام means to you are making a request for someone to stand or to sit, or to kitaba to write, or انظر to look. مع قبولها يا مخاطبة في نحو. Now in all these four examples, if you add ya مخاطبة, for example, قومي. So now this command verb is now being used for the feminine singular. اقعدي. So you remember that in fail amr it can accept ya mukhatiba for feminine. If you don't see a ya mukhatiba for these examples, you will see a sukoon over it at the end. أو ما قبولها نون توكيد. Now when it accepts نون توكيد, it will look like this: اكتبن and انظرن, making you or giving you the idea of to give more emphasis on this request. اكتبن, you're making more emphasis to make a person to write, making request. إلى ما ينفعك, to the what may benefit you. Let's do some questions after the lesson. So the first question here is ما هي علامات الفعل? So what are the alama of the fail? So alama or all the signs of fail here أربعة. That is, there are four signs. That is قد, السين, سوف, تاء, تاني. So all together there are four. So let's see the next question is, so the next question will be إلى كم قسم تنقسم علامة الفعل? So according to the author, the signs are divided into three. So he has divided as the first one here ينقسم المؤلف إلى ثلاثة أقسام. So قسم أول here دخول على الماضي, that is the تاء تانيث. So the first category is the ماضي with the تاء تانيث. So the second category I missed here, it is the second قسم. قسم الثاني بالدخول على المضارع, that is the فعل مضارع with سين and سوف. And the third one is the قد, and that is shared between the two فعل, that is the ماضي and the مضارع. So that's how the author has divided it into the signs into. Let's see the next question here. The next one is ما هي علامات التي تختص بالفعل ماضي? So what are the signs that are specially specified with the فعل ماضي? So it's علامات تختص بالفعل ماضي هي قد. مثل, for example, as you remember, قد is also shared by the مضارع and the ماضي, both of them. قد كان لكم في رسول الله أسوة حسنة. So here قد كان, you can see here it's used with the فعل ماضي, and this is actually it's a فعل كان, right? ويقول الفعل ماضي في آخره بتاء تانيث. So here it is an example of تاء تانيث. قالت امرأة. So here you can see the clear original ta with the sukun ta tanis. So these are the two signs that you can see in the madi. So with the ta tanis, you can also see a qad with the fail madi before it. Let's see the next question. Let's see the question. كم علامة تختص بالفعل مضارع? So now you need to know the signs for the fail مضارع. That is alama al-fi'l mudari, it will be qad. As you know, qad is shared by both the tenses, then seen and sawfa. Let's see the next question. ما هي علامة التي تشترك بين الماضي والمضارع? So what is the sign that is being shared between the two tenses? It is the qad. So this is the main sign that is being shared by both the madi and the mudari. Let's see the question. ما هي معنى التي تدل عليها قد؟ على أي شيء تدل تانيث الساكنة? Means what are the meanings that the qad gives when it comes with the tense for the madi and mudari? And على أي شيء means what things, what does the tanis refers to when it comes? So let's see the answers. قد تدل على معنى. بالفعل ماضي, it shows the تحقيق. تحقيق means is the confirmation that whatever action happened in the past, it has been done, confirmed. And تقريب means something action is going to happen very quickly in few seconds. For example, if you remember the example of قد قامت الصلاة. And with the فعل مضارع, it gives two meaning. تقليل means showing little, for example, a stingy person hardly shows some generosity. And takthir means to give you the meaning of more. And tadullu ta'u tanis. Now ta'u tanis shows you that whenever it comes with a fail, that particular fail is being used for some feminine person or for some feminine object. So that's how the tatanis comes to show you the femininity. تدل تاتانيس الساكنة على أن الاسم. Ism here means that if you remember the formula of jumla failure, after the fail comes the file. So file is always an ism. So it shows that the ism alladhi isnad means attributed to this tatanis is referring to oneness. Let's see the next question. Now the question is, ما هو المعنى الذي تدل عليه السين وسوف and وما فرق بينهما. So what is the meaning that comes with seen and sawfa, and what is the difference between the two? So let's see. معنى الذي تدل على الاستقبال. So the meaning that seen and sawfa gives is for the future. Both of them are used for future. But the seen gives you the meaning of أقل استقبال. أقل استقبال means when you want to say that the action will happen in future, but it will happen very quickly, then you use seen. That's why it is said أقل استقبال. And سوف, when is سوف used? When you want to say that action will happen in the future, but it will take some time, then you use سوف. Let's see the next question here. The next question is, هل تعرف علامة تميز فعل أمر? So what are the signs of فعل أمر? Let's see. وقد ترك ابن عجروم. He left the sign of فعل أمر in the whole lesson, but in the end he just mentions علامة فعل أمر لأنها دلالة, means it shows. أمر لأنها دلالة, it shows على طلب, it shows the request. ما قبوله, when it accepts like the فعل أمر accepts يا مخاطبة ونون التوكيد. So these يا مخاطبة نون توكيد are the two signs that accepts the فعل أمر. And فعل أمر comes with يا مخاطبة for feminine singular, and noon tawkid, the noon with the shadda, comes to give you an emphasis with the fi'l amr. So here there are some example. Qum. So this qum with mim sukoon is for male. When it comes with ya mukhatiba, it means it is coming for the feminine singular. Uktub, uktubi, undur, unduranna. So here noon with shadda, you can see that means undur is a request that I want to ask you to look here. But when I say unduranna, that means there is an emphasis. You should look here. So I'm giving some emphasis here. So now let's see the next question. Let's do the tamreen here, and this is the question. Mayyiz asma. Mayyiz means clarify the nouns and the verb allati fil ibarat in all these phrases. Al-atiya, the following phrase. Mayyiz kullu naw'un min anwa al-fail means you have to mention all the fails with the type of fails it has come. ما ذكر العلامة التي استدلت بها على اسمية الكلمة أو فعلها. And here وهي, let's see the ibara, the phrase here. You need to clarify the ism and the fail. So in this paragraph, actually there is not much of ism or fail, but there are one or two, so let's see. In tubdu. So the alamas that you learned in this lesson are not in this paragraph. So in tubdu is fail. And this is with waw al jama, as you can see, and this is a fail madi. And always you can see the damir attached after the fail in fail madi. Khairan. So if you remember the signs of the nouns, the tanween, if there is a tanween, so khairan is a noun. أو تخفوه. So this is the fail. There is a waw al jama. أو تعافوا. So this is also a fail. Waw al jama. And su'in. So there is a tanween. It is a noun. فإن الله كان عفوا قديرا. So these two both are nouns, as you can see the tanween. Inna safa wal marwa. So here inna, this is a harf tawqid, and as-safa wal marwa, there is lamat tarif added with this, so it is a noun. Marwa is also a noun. Why? You can see a lamat tarif, it is a noun. Min sha'airillahi. There is a kasra here, it is a noun. And Allah Lafzul Jalala is also a noun. It also has a lamat tarif in its name. Faman hajja. This is the past tense. Hajja means to do the hajj. Al baita. Baita is a noun. Why? You can see the lamat tarif. Awi tamara. So this is the 5-letter verb, past tense. Tamara, to do the umrah. Fala junaha. Junaha means no sins. عليه أن يطوف. يطوف means to do the tawaf, and this is a verb actually. بهما. ومن تتعوع خيرا. So this is also a verb here. خيرا is a noun. فإن الله is لفظ الجلالة is an ism noun. شاكر, there is a tanween. So this is a noun. عليم, it is a noun. Let's see the next paragraph. So here you can see قال صلى الله عليه وسلم. In this paragraph, there is only one sign you can see for the fail, satakunu. So this is the harf mustaqbil in the fail mudare. So takunu is fail mudare and it is a fail. Fitnatun, there is a tanween, it is a noun. Al-qa'ida, qa'ida having a lam tarif, it is a noun. Fiha khairun, again tanween, this is a noun. Min al-qa'im, qa'im, the one standing. There is lamat tarif, so this is a noun. Wal-qa'imu, noun. Fiha khayrun, it is a noun. As you can see the tanween dammatain here. Minal mashi, there is lamat tarif, the one who is walking. And al-mashi is also a noun. As you can see the lamat tarif. Fiha khayrun, again it's a noun with the tanween dammatain. Minas sa'i. And this is also a noun. Man tasharrafa laha. Tasharrafa is fail. Laha tastashrifuhu. This is also a fail. Waman wajada. Wajada is a fail madi. Fiha malja'an. Yes, you can see the tanween fatha. So it is a noun. Aw ma'azan. So this is also a noun, as you can see tanween fatha. Fal ya'udh. This is a fail amr, as you can see the sukoon on the last letter. Fal ya'udh bihi. So as I said, there is not much fail you can recognize with the signs, but there are a lot of nouns. If you can remember the signs of the noun, so you can make out the nouns and fails here. And let's see. And this is with this exercise we come to the end of the lesson. Alhamdulillah. Now after this we have the particles, my next lesson coming up, and after doing the ism and the fi'l, now it's time for the last one, the harf or the particles. Inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.